Any fantasy requests as far as like segments, like if you could just fantasize about like you're listening to it, you're I can't remember what you said you were what your ideal
Sims is that?
Oh yeah, you're playing Sims and
Right.
you listen to podcasts. So any like you're like, God, I wish they would do like a top 10 list or just any kind of.
My favorite parts of all time of the show are when this is not a fantasy thing. This happens constantly. My favorite part of any episode is when you come out of
D&D.
Wait.
Sorry, I cut you off.
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Nova?
is the beginning when you come out and you have funny stories from your life of like something weird happened with a dog door or even just someone ran into my garage because I'm very lonely and pathetic and it feels like I have a friend, who's like telling me about something that I actually am not bored by, and or it's funny, or like the people beep the little light at the whatever.
Yeah. And it probably feels good, I would imagine, I hope, that to know that like, oh, if I fantasize about slowly getting richer and richer, that I realize that actually just constricts your life experience down to this like dilated. It's like Harmon just keeps talking about how his toilet works. it kind of like I guess I have more flower petals when I'm 25.
I don't know if that segment of the show has a bigger meaning for me. That's like the funniest part of the show for me.
I always think
least.
about. I just go like, well, what is comedy? It's like you're supposed to be drawing from living your life, and then I just think about like the only person that's nailed it so far is Larry David because he migrated to HBO and then was like literally like, this is a show about me arguing with my gardener, and it's like. But you think like that is genuinely the progression. Like if you are successful at getting people to laugh, like you are rewarded in our glorious society to a level where you're like, I no longer it's like you don't have the top of this podcast is I would come out and I would go like, I'm so sick of people telling me to tie my shoes.
You said that a lot.
Like that would be such a dishonest thing right now. I would come out. I would have to come out now and say, I'm so sick of the guilt that comes with knowing that everyone's afraid to tell me anything about my shoes or else they'll get fired.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you self-advocate enough, and then you're like,
relatable, and it's also a little uncomfortable, and it doesn't. It's like there's a little bit of a loop there,
but it's honest.
Well, it's also where I wanted to be. And so, like, but also like who, like. Yeah,
I do get that about comedy for sure. Like, I talk about like acting, like I don't need to be famous, and that's what I know I like. But I fantasized a lot about maybe enjoying being a stand-up comic or making like a sitcom or something where like I create the characters and then I can express darker things, like I can kind of express less savory things because it's funny, Like I don't have to.
Let me give you a choice between, but without like. If you, because I think like as far as like guests that we would book, do you like as terms of categories, like your favorite, like screenwriters, like people that do what I do, me talking to them, anti-fascist activists who feel the way I feel about not going gently into this fucking horrible night, at the risk of depressing all of us and also offending like the 30% of us who are more than welcome here. And then
30%.
Oh my God.
Look, my math is notoriously wrong, but I still get a weird
like to
feeling
exaggerate.
it's going to turn out to be right. And then I don't know. There's a third category. You could make it up, but like I kind of like should I should just have
trash delivery.
Or like Paul, you're too young to remember. Paula Poundstone had a show on Showtime or HBO or something, and she would just have like literally like a firefighter or a like meter maid or something like that. Like she would just like, it was sort of like, these are the people in your neighborhood, kind of like
when we had the guy who like worked at Target and like knew about all the Targets and stuff. Like he knew all the insider stuff.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Yeah.
Well, I probably don't remember that.
But he was just like from the audience.
It was like Scooter or something.
Scooter, yeah, that was Scooter.
Let's get Scooter back, huh? That guy was hot.
I know. I wish there were like, there's like hardly anybody
Let's
here.
Let's get him a lime
regulars.
scooter and he can scoot it back over.
But what do you think?
That
So-
was good. That was good. I don't know why that didn't get the response.
The
it
third
did.
category would be
coddle me,
like
Spencer.
No,
just
that's
generally,
honesty.
My callbacks are so fucking rich and dense that people really can't even.
I didn't
You're
even
too
hear it.
smart for the room, Jeff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
It's
I
true.
could go. I'm gonna say, let's book Edward Neumeier. He wrote RoboCop. Let's book like I just
What?
go like all the
Yeah.
screenwriters. You know, like I just want to reach out to all the screenwriters. But then is my show just like Elvis Mitchell? Like I'm just talking. Well, page 10 of RoboCop, you chose to do this. You know, like I don't know.
Let's get people that are way too like fancy for us, but they have to do yoga with Dave Klein.
Let's get.
Oh yeah, I was one of
Elvis
the people
Mitchell.
who came up and did that. That was weird. That was awesome. That was amazing.
It was wild.
that was wild. That's exactly the word I would use.
Oh yeah. You're
All
telling
right. Well,
Should we try a little D&D or is it too
yeah. I
late for
mean,
this
well,
now?
let's let Nova plug her album.
Yeah, Nova. What's your new record comes out?
Or sorry, but what is your pronoun? Sorry, I keep referring to you as her. I didn't, and you said you were trans. I
don't know. It's
you're up in the air.
if I had my wish, I would use they, but a lot of people don't want to use they.
It's well, we're catching up. It's like it might take a little time. They're yeah.
He is good too. They're all fine.
Awesome. Do you want to deliver any parting? Look this up. Go to this. Go to that. Donate to this. Like anything. This is your chance.
Hey, catch me on Tumblr. Just kidding.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I do that's visible to any other people.
Have you seen my post? My post about almond milk?
No, do you have a Tumblr?
Some people talk about my post about almond milk.
I don't like almond milk.
I don't like it either. You might enjoy my post.
I can't stop talking about your almond
I
milk
would enjoy
post.
that post. It's not sweet.
Yeah,
well,
you
they're
should
sweetened,
find
but
it.
that's not good either.
I mean, don't search it out, but if you see it, it has a lot of notes.
Are you on Tumblr?
I was, yeah.
Oh, not anymore.
Not actively.
Yeah.
I love.
Sorry.
I like almond milk.
Yeah,
Well, that's nice.
that's fine.
All right, let's give it up for Nova, everybody. Thank you so much,
Nova. Thanks for joining us up here. Thank you.